Signal 27 in this bitch. You know how it is. Duval County. We back. All day and all night. Yeah. All day and all night. I put my dick on these bitches. I put my dick on these bitches. Yeah. Little booty cutie. I put my dick on these bitches. Yeah. Duval County. I represent that bitch. Yeah. Long, black, and strong. I put my dick on these bitches. Yeah. A little booty cutie. I put my dick on these bitches. Duval County, I represent on that bitch. Yeah, I'm long, black, and strong. I put my dick on that bitch.
Fuck her till she hiccup. Dick so long she sit up. All up in her thighs. She make me rely. All up in your booty. Girl, you know you truly fucking with the man. And they call me Duty. I'm on the stand. Raise my right hand. Shoot off in your eye. Like I'm Pakistan. Down. Up in your ass, dropping dick like I'm in class. You in the front seat, I'm in the back seat. Dick on your neck, I keep it real neat. Shoot off on your throat, make your lips choke. Hit you from the back, that's the first note I wrote. Why you looking back at me? I will shoot off in your eye. I will make you wanna cry. Fuck you hard until you die. You a corpse, then I wake you back up. Give me more head, even when you're dead. That's all I see. You gotta give me bread. Pay me for my bullshit. Ain't nobody spitting in nobody's mouth. Let me tell you what this about. This about me banging your back out. You hear me? Bend over, twitch over, sit over, get over. Make it twerk, and I'ma make it work. Ass start clapping, take me to church. Me and your body, let me get first.
Yeah. All day and all night, I put my dick on these bitches. Yeah. I'm long, black, and strong. I put my dick on these bitches. Yeah. Little booty cutie. I put my dick on these bitches. Yeah. Duval County, I represent that bitch. Yeah. Long, black, and strong. I put my dick on these bitches. Yeah. A little booty cutie. I put my dick on these bitches. Yeah. Duval County, I represent on that bitch. Yeah. I'm long, black, and strong. I put my dick on that bitch. Where you at? I told you bring your ass here and give me all that ass. I said come here real quick. Bend that motherfucker over. I'm about to stick it in you. Run, bitch. You gonna get an elbow to your chin. Yeah, I might be rough. I might be a little bit raggedy, but you gon' get this dick and you gon' love it and call it fancy. In your guts, I'm hitting all them ribs. Put my dick in your heart and call it prime rib. Ah, can you feel it? I'm all up in your insides. I want you to know where I'm coming from. You feel this dick. That's right. Why? My dick on these bitches. Yeah. Long, black, and strong. I put my dick on these bitches. Yeah. Little booty cutie. I put my dick on these bitches. Yeah. Duval County, I represent on that bitch. wasn't playing. Duval County, we gonna set this bitch on fire. You better get your ass together. North Florida. Yeah. All day and all night, I put my dick on these bitches. Yeah. A little booty cutie, I put my dick on these bitches. Where that bitch at? Come here. Come here.
What is you doing? You gotta get ready for the show. You sitting up here doing work. What is this?
I'm making money, but I'm trying to get some. Hey.
Okay, well get some in the studio so we can go ahead and get ready for the show.
Want some? I'm just asking.
I'll take some. Since
Get
you're
some.
asking, you want me to get some. Ooh, and this is creamy too. You know what? This is nice.
Silky.
My skin is soft, ain't it? Yeah, get some.
Get some.
Get some. Now get in the game room so we can get the studio so we can get the show going.
Okay, I'm
This
going.
is soft though. Yeah, get some. Hey man, hey, come on man, bro. We gotta go ahead and get in the studio, bro.
Yo, check it out though. I gotta make this shot for you so you can get your head right.
Man, if we don't have time to make the shot, we gotta
30
go ahead and
seconds,
do it.
bro.
We gotta
30 seconds,
go.
boom.
Listen, you got one already made for me so we can go ahead and get started.
Yeah, I got one right there. That's
I'm gonna test this one
that's
out for
that
you.
Captain America shot. You know what I'm saying? For freedom of signal 27.
Oh man, that is good. You are awesome, man. But listen, finish making the shot in the room so we can go ahead and get everything straight. Ooh, my body hot, bro. That was good. Chill. Man, we gotta get in the studio, man, and do the show, man. Why you sitting in here? You're not even halfway up. Man, give me the remote, bro. Cut this shit off using all my electricity. Got my Netflix on and everything. Cut this shit off. Man, get up. Hurry up, bro. I know you messed up, but you can be unmessed up. Damn, bro. You ain't got nothing to say. Shit. Where David at? Oh.
That's that dedication. 2022, I'm on their neck like a tattoo. Hit them with that King Low. What you wanna do?
Well, listen, man, we gotta get ready for the show, and you using the equipment to rap songs, man. Let's get the thing going.
We are not the same, cause we are not the same.
Bro.
Too much traffic, I built my own lane.
Listen, so you just gonna respond to me when your rap lip, you know what?
Raul is my spirit. You gonna know my name.
Listen, just get ready for the show, man.
All right.
Now, where's Claudine at? Everybody got... Why are you coming down the steps, Claudine?
I'm coming. You know I can't rock out with my crotch out, man. I had to get my clothes on.
Well, I'm glad you put some clothes on so nobody see that crotch now behind that
I'm
guitar.
coming, man.
We gotta get ready to get in the guitar, man.
coming.
Come on, man. Y'all gotta get ready for the show. Ain't nobody ready for the show, man. We gotta get... Oh.
Calm
Come on,
down.
man. Everybody, man. Chip don't want to get up and Ed making stuff.
She said she coming. Oh, we gonna have an orgasm on the show.
Ain't nobody making
Like being half ass without no ass cheeks.
I want to see that magic.
Now listen, man, everybody that said what they do, ain't nobody said what I do. But listen, I am the last Leroy, and we are Jacksonville's #1 live comedy podcast. We are Signal 27.
The best live stream in the city. The Signal 27 Show.
What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? This is the Signal 27 show. We are back after a hiatus. Chip, thank you for getting the door when the show was supposed to start some time ago.
Negroes
You
gonna
know what I'm
always
saying?
be late.
So I just want to let y'all know I appreciate each and every last one of y'all for tuning in. Going to go ahead and get into the show. I'm going to introduce everybody that's here as soon as everybody get here, and then she loud too. Yo, so y'all want to come on in? Hey, come on in and sit down because the show has begun. And you know it's the Signal 27 show. I run this joint. We're going to do it the way we always going to do it. You can have a seat on the left side or the right side.
already on.
Yeah, we on right now. You late, baby.
I thought y'all like.
No,
what happened
6:15.
to pre-show the mic check? Where
Yeah,
did that go?
6:15.
We already done it.
Yeah, that's at 6:15. Yeah, baby.
Where
You
you sitting?
you moving slow. Which side you want to sit
I
on?
don't know. Y'all. Okay. Come on, just okay. Come on. Okay.
Yeah, you got to let him get past first.
I said next Chip. That's next my girl. What's going on?
Hey, girl.
Okay, y'all. So for all y'all that don't know, and the individuals that are supposed to be here this weekend is supposed to be 904 Nika. She couldn't make it due to some personal reasons. We have none other than comedian Big Chip that's going to be here. He's taking up most of the left side of the screen. He'll be representing the masculine energy on the table today. And then in front of Chip is none other than the one and only comedian Claudine. Ladies and gentlemen, let me give y'all some claps. There you go.
I ain't never had to clap, but
I will hope y'all
oh,
do.
that kind of clap. Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then right next to Miss Claudine, comedian Claudine, is comedian Mama Jackie. Go ahead and talk in your mic, Mama Jackie.
What's going on?
See, that's why we wanted you to come here.
Not bad, y'all.
Go ahead and talk in your mic again.
How's everybody doing?
Yo,
Hey.
do me a favor, Chip or Claudine, take
Yep.
the back of her mic out and put it back in now. The little metal piece. There we go. Yeah.
Put it back.
Yeah, and just clip it in there to a clip. It ain't clicking? Okay, well, go ahead and talk in your mic again, Mama Jackie.
What's going on? Y'all can hear me? Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you
Can
good
you?
now.
You good?
Yep, you good now.
Okay.
All right.
Great.
So for all of y'all that don't know, we're going to go ahead and give you some insight about this show. We've been gone for about 6 weeks. I've been having some personal issues that have been going on with myself. A couple of deaths in the family. Both of my aunts passed away 2 days apart from one another. And then, of course, we have to have their funeral. So we was gone because of that. And then, of course, the prior week before that, we was gone because of some technical difficulties. You know what I mean? So other than that, about the passing away, how's everybody else doing? We'll start with you, Chip. What's going on with you,
Surprised
brother?
they didn't ask you no dumb question. I'm surprised they didn't ask you no dumb question when both of your auntie passed. Was they twins? They'll tell you that in a minute.
No, one was on my mother's side, who was a pastor, and one was on my father's side, who was in the old folks facility and everything. And she was getting, you know what they do in the old folks facility? They be having hot, lovely relations.
Yep, when they said that. Yeah.
And how you doing, Claudine?
I'm great. I'm fantastic. I'm perfect.
How you been these last few weeks?
Good. High and tight.
And what about you, Mama Jackie?
I'm really good. I'm really, really good. I cannot complain at all. Out here working.
Jump rope queen.
You know, I do a little something. I try to, give it to the kids once in a while.
Do me a favor, talking your mic, get a little closer to your mic.
Is that better?
No, it's not better. Yo, I really want to. There we go. Okay, it's buzzing though. It's got the static that's in it.
Because I don't think you can go live when we on.
Oh, is that what it is? Oh, okay, sorry.
All
I
right.
just I came in late, messing up the show. Just really get
You
it
can go live
together.
on your own Facebook page.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
you
thought
can
we
go
did the
live while
last
y'all
time.
live.
Yeah, I thought we did last time.
It's okay.
You mean I could have been
Sean.
acting a fool the whole time?
Yeah, on your own live. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah. So
5 years later, and I'm
I don't know.
not this year.
I'm not sure if I'm live or not. Oh my God!
Oh, earthquake!
If you fall, on God, on God, if he, oh Lord. Let me just I know that we are new
I still
family.
hear static. I don't hear it no more.
Everything.
Just a little.
Oh, I don't even have on the headphones. Do I? I can't hear nothing. It would help if I had on some headphones on.
Not really. You don't have to have them on.
No, you don't have to have them on. Can you hear yourself? You like the way yourself sound?
Yeah, I'm good with it. Yeah. So let me just tell you, I know we new family and everything like that. We're family. And we're new family. But let me just tell you, I am not that family
cannot call
member
during the
that's
show.
gonna check on you if you fall first. That's not me. I'm a laugh. And then
That's me.
yeah, you're gonna have to pick us both up.
All right, there you go.
Yeah, you're gonna have to
All
pick us
right.
both up, so.
It's all right. You ain't got to worry about me falling. I stepped on that piece of that microphone stand
kaboom.
bottom.
Hey, all I'm saying is if you funny when you go down, yeah, I'm laughing off rip. And everybody thinks it's a game until it happens to them. And
Oh,
then
nah.
you want to get offended, but I told you this.
That would have been an earthquake.
You ain't shit, Chip. You know that, right?
We frying again.
Okay.
All right.
Cooking egg.
Yeah. I don't know. It might be something with that box that's down there, but nonetheless, we'll get through it. All right, y'all. So go ahead. We'll get through it. Yo. But I want to go ahead and get go around the block or whatnot. But did you tell us how you was doing, Mama Jackie?
I'm doing good out here,
Talking to Michael.
Oh, sorry. I'm good out here working, trying to work on the craft and get better,
Oh, okay. Well, everybody trying to do
create
that.
opportunities.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think all of us are trying to do that as far as getting things started for people to kind of like take advantage of and kind of blow themselves up with,
Right.
All right, y'all. So let's go on ahead and get jumping. Let me go ahead and give y'all some insight. Things have changed with the run of the show of how the show goes. For all of those who've been watching, we typically have the basic, the panel. The panel always is going to consist of David, Ed, Chip, Claudine, and Lakita Gordon. It's always those individuals that are always the main. Those are the individuals that are typically on the show. But Keita Gordon has decided that she wants to be able to support the show, but do it from our back end standpoint. So Keita would no longer be on the podcast as far as voicing and speaking and stuff like that. But just like I told any of the other
She'll be in
individuals,
Leroy from the back. Supporting.
nigga, really.
Ooh, I love
Right.
my folks.
So
I
she will
do.
no longer be on the show, but she'll be supporting the show from the back end side as far as things that we might need as far as the financing standpoint of donating towards marketing and things like that. But she might pop in from time to time, given how she feels, if she wants to be on the show or not. But just like I told any of the other individuals, no one's seat is ever really taken. Ed, he was gone for almost a year. before, and then he came back. Your seat is always going to be open if you really rock with the Signal 27 show for as long as you have. The same thing goes for Claudine, was gone for an extended period of time. Chip was
Somebody's
gone for
pulling
an
in.
extended period of time. Ain't nobody else coming.
Somebody's pulling in your driveway.
Oh, it might be Keita.
Okay.
Yeah. But other than that, that's about it. The seats will always be open for them to come back if they decide to do so, but I'm not doing that for anybody else. So if you was on the show prior to that decision, unfortunately, you ain't got no fucking seat.
Okay. All right.
But it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It's all love. I appreciate everything that she's done and provided her laughs, because she has a contagious laugh throughout the show.
I know, right?
And then we had a conversation. She was like, well, I got some ideas for individuals who can replace me. I was like, Keith, I'm not doing replacements. If you decide that you don't want to be on the show no more, then that's just going to be it. I might have guests that'll come through from time to time, but your seat is never going to be replaced by somebody else. This ain't the Breakfast Club. I'm not about to hit you with no
Eggs
just
and bacon.
hilarious, right? You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Whenever she decides that she's ready to come back, then then
That comment
damn,
ain't
Osric,
funny.
I apologize, bro. Like I said, but you always are able to come through and support. You know what I mean? So that's how I go. All right. We're gonna go ahead and hit up the first topic of discussion. Is going to be P. Diddy and Cassie. It's just a brief topic of discussion. I just want to get y'all. Did y'all see the video?
Yeah, several times.
Who didn't?
Who didn't? So I'm just saying. I want to be the, not the bearer of bad news, but you know, there's always 9 people that vote one way, and then there's the other one that votes the other way. And I don't know if I want to be that particular person that want to be the devil's advocate, but I don't know. I mean, for a man to hit you like that, do you think that she might have deserved it?
I know somebody was gonna say what
I don't know what she
do?
said. I don't
What
know what she
said?
could
I
have
don't
said.
know, right? Because ain't nobody gonna run out they daggone shower with they
In a towel.
with a
didn't you?
towel
Well,
on.
her story was he was asleep.
Listen.
Her story was he was sleep. He was drunk and then he fell asleep. So
Do you-
she ran out to try to get away, but he must have been a light sleeper.
Yeah, because he came out that
He
thing.
sure did.
And ran
I was hoping
full
the towel
speed.
just moved over a little bit.
You
know.
really wanted to see Diddy daddle?
I know, right? Diddy's dick.
Listen, Ike Turner woke up for that. Do you understand? He was so proud. Ike was so proud
Well, I think he made
with that
a
one.
song about that.
Ike made a song about what?
No, I think Puffy made a song after he did that.
What song did he make?
Take that.
Take that.
Yeah, that's what he came up with.
Yo,
No,
yo.
that was absolutely.
Real talk. I think it was pretty
Terrible.
bad. And then the apology
It
was
was-
a piece of shit too.
Oh my gosh, the apology was so sadistic. I don't know. It's just his eyes just look blank. Like there's nobody there.
No, do you think he's been doing this for some time, for some years?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm talking about-
absolutely.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, absolutely. He's been doing this for a very long
Money.
time.
They said he did it, but
Yeah.
but did he?
Did yeah, did he do it? Did he do
Did
it?
he do it?
Yo, so okay, so let's talk about his past relationships, right? Just a couple of them. He had the woman who had his kids who ended up getting killed.
Kim.
or that-
Yeah.
Kim Porter.
Right, so
Yeah.
she gone, and then he was dealing with Jennifer Lopez. You know what I'm saying?
Shine took that case.
And Sean took that case.
Yeah.
What, talking about what, the abuse case?
The shooting.
No, the shooting. He went to jail. Shine went to jail for that.
What happened? I don't know the details of that.
So they shot up the club. They got into a fight and they shot up the club. And Shine, Puffy, and J-Lo were arrested. They let J-Lo go that night, and then Puffy beat his charges, but Shine went to jail.
He beat his charges.
Yeah, Puffy beat the charges.
Hey, literally.
Go.
He
Yeah.
beat the shit out of the charges.
Yeah.
Yo, what's going on, Ian? What's going on, everybody, Marcus?
so Shine took the fall for that. Allegedly.
Sister said, "Are you on YouTube right now?"
Allegedly.
Yes, YouTube as well.
Okay,
But
YouTube is
this
on.
is so complicated and so I have gone down the whole Diddy rabbit hole, and I promise you I feel like I need an STD check after watching some of these videos.
Oh wow.
Just trying to hearing what's allegedly happening, but being now a comedian and somewhat on the inside of the industry a little bit, yeah, that stuff is happening for real.
Oh, that been happening.
It's happening for real, and it's so sick and twisted, and it's so complicated. There's so many people involved. Like the Kardashians are so caught up, with him. And then
They're going to get Diddy.
yeah, I mean the Kardashians are caught up. That's Jay and Bay is about to go down to
And then there's the rumors of the whole going back to the Biggie and Tupac situation.
Right.
Where he's allegedly bringing up stuff.
All because he wanted to sue Ciroc, the liquor.
Oh,
They didn't mess with him until he tried that.
Well, that's how they do.
Everything came out.
That's what happened with Bill Cosby. You remember Bill Cosby? And he had no issues with women coming up talking about they was drugging him until he tried to buy NBC.
Yeah.
I thought it was CBS.
Women's though.
He tried to get them.
It was a big network. It was a big network.
Yeah.
Yeah, the women.
He was right.
They could build it. Come on now.
And this has just made me question every celebrity death. Like Michael Jackson and Prince and Whitney, they're saying that those were actually murders.
They wanted the masters.
Yeah, they wanted the masters. They wanted the rights, and they weren't complying. Michael Jackson Michael Jackson owned almost half of Sony.
Oh, he owned the Beatles too.
And he owned the Beatles.
Right, he owned the Beatles catalog and almost half of Sony, and he said it. They're not very happy.
I think he owned a couple of little boys too, but.
But see, that's the thing, though. That's the thing. Because you're going up against people that control the media. They are the ones that control the narrative.
Yeah.
Can I say something that's a little
Michael Jackson never had a child, first of all.
Right.
No, that's not even that. It's in reference, like Mama Jackie was speaking in reference to. It's all about who controls what. And then when you look at who controls what, a lot of these labels are run by Jewish establishments.
Right.
Jewish people run that. And then if Jewish people run that and they intertwine themselves into your government, they're able to tell your government to send $1 million over to Israel to go ahead and do a whole bunch of stuff. So it's not us. They're robbing us blind right in our face. There's nothing that we do about it. We don't stand up about it because of the fluoride that's in the water that keeps us docile. But you understand why Hitler did what he did. And I'm not saying that Hitler was the best of guys, but I understand why he was like, niggas, y'all need to get up out our country. And you got to realize that Jewish people been kicked out of just about every country they've been in. But what Hitler was doing, he gave them a chance, and he was like, listen, y'all don't want to get out of here, but I'm killing all of y'all now. So go on now. Now they have this whole thing about the Holocaust and all of this stuff here and everything like that, but we won the war, so y'all can kind of paint him as a negative picture. But y'all don't never talk about the shit that y'all do, about how y'all put interest on us, but y'all don't put interest on each other when y'all give loans to one another. How y'all buy everything, but y'all don't want to sell it, because Jewish people, I do believe, own Paramount, right? And Paramount owns BET, and what is it? Two black guys wanted to buy BET Plus from Paramount, and Paramount refused to sell it to them because they understand and that they know.
And
you know what I mean?
And that's how it is with the NFL owners. And those NBA owners and stuff like that. You have to, before you can buy the team, you have to be approved, even if you got the money.
They should have been got rid of your boy for Dallas. He was in slave pictures when they were hanging people.
He was there as a young kid. Then he came back. It was pictures that popped up of him saying all of that stuff. Yeah. All right, yo. But nonetheless, we can pretty much say, Diddy, you probably up shit's creek without a paddle. But you probably gonna find a way out of it. You got enough money.
He is gonna find a way out. He is gonna slither his way out of this.
He probably will, but they'll kill him eventually.
I think that he's gonna end up. He's either gonna kill himself. Well,
yeah, you got to have a snake to slither, and I didn't see nothing moving under that towel.
Nah, but that's how they raided his house just to get the tapes.
Yeah.
But see, here's the thing: did they really raid the house to get the tapes for evidence? Or did they really? Right? Did they really get the tapes?
But I'm quite sure Diddy kind of smart. I'm quite sure he got copies.
Well,
somewhere.
see, here's the thing: it's not even that. They didn't even the little baby, his son Christian. Look, this fool.
Bless your little heart making the rap.
You so busy trying to make a rap this, and this is what these little young rappers and stuff like y'all be snitching on y'allselves. In your lyrics, he was like, "Yeah, y'all forgot about the house next door." I'm like, "Really?"
Wow. He trying to tell you, he hurt.
Right. So I'm saying that you know, so there's lots more evidence, but they trying to cover up the people that are like controlling the narrative
But here's the
because
thing.
they're in those videos and stuff too.
Here's the thing. And here's what I've grown to learn now is that it is now out there that people are getting fucked in the ass and doing strange things for a piece of change. It don't matter if we find out that Biden ended up getting fucked so hard it messed his brain up. That's why when he was president, he don't know what the fuck is going on. You know what I mean? But we know Biden. You know Biden also was a nasty dog too because of how he whispered in them little girls' ears and touching on them and everything in them pictures and stuff. But you ain't black unless you vote for him. Now, I'm not telling you who to vote for, but I'm not voting for that motherfucker neither. He's a weirdo too.
Well,
Come to a
now
barbecue.
he was one of the proponents. I think for one of the biggest proponents for that 3 strike.
He was with
that
Bill
3
Clinton.
strike.
He was with Bill Clinton and them back then.
And privatizing prisons and stuff like that. So smile in my face all you want to, sir. I see you.
Get that nigga a sleeping pill.
What's gonna happen?
Forever.
Is they gonna let Donald Trump run for real?
Oh, yeah.
They
gonna
can't
win.
stop
He's
him.
already running.
Right, they
He
can't
gonna
stop
win.
him. What they gonna do? Once his name is on the ballot, that's it. It is what
Do
it
you
is.
understand? Let me explain something to
So
you.
y'all
So
throw
let me explain
34
something to you. They
Felonies count.
So they convicted him.
Yeah.
So he
He's a
is
convicted
now
felon.
a convicted felon.
Felon, yeah.
Big guns. CIA.
Subject to change.
And you can still
Yep.
run and be elected president.
And that's subject
And
to
then
change.
you wonder why I'm trying to figure out if the aliens got a better deal. I am trying to figure out. I think I want to see what the aliens is talking about. Because
He said nothing.
This is the world we're living in right now.
Right.
exactly. And so I'm trying to see if the aliens had a better deal because I feel like we are reality TV for them.
Oh, we probably
We
are.
are like
Yeah.
the Real House. We are some Real Housewives of Earth.
Yo, the Anunnaki is up there just like, damn, I thought we put these bitches together right. I
Oh
don't know
my
what we
God!
doing,
What?
Yo.
This
All
is
right.
not AIDS.
Say what? I'm
right.
like, okay.
All right, y'all. We understand what Diddy going through. We're going to go ahead and move forward. The next topic of discussion is going to be, and the ladies might have an issue with what the masculine side is going to say about old Vivica A. Fox. Vivica A. Fox says at the age of 60
right.
that she is ready to settle down.
That's
All right.
right.
Okay. I got
So
something to say.
before,
Go ahead.
okay, listen. Before the men on the panel give our what we think, let me hear what you ladies have to say, and please be as logical and not delusional as possible.
I want
We'll
to hear
start
exactly
with
what
Mama.
she actually said.
Oh, she specifically said she
Oh,
was
yeah,
like
she said.
she was like, listen, yeah, I might be 60, but yeah, I think I'm ready for marriage. I'm ready to settle down. I'm ready to get my, you know what I'm saying, and do what I do. You know what I mean? But what are your thoughts on that? We'll start with Mama Jackie.
Well, Vivica Fox is a very beautiful woman. She's done,
Sorry.
yes, she's done an amazing body of work. Yeah, because that 50 Cent video was so I'm saying that she had to sow her wild oats, and now that she's gotten it out of her system, she's ready. I do think that I was really, when I was watching some of what she was saying, I was really waiting on Kevin Samuels to come through.
He died.
Like they looking like, oh my gosh. No, I mean, it is what it is. And hey, you can find love at any age. If you think that you're ready for marriage and you think that there's going to find somebody to, you know, considering the body of work, like I'm saying that the 50 Cent video was on AOL. Come on, man. So, but hey, if you can do it, then by all means, Vivica, go for it, girl. You do you, girl.
Okay. What about you,
I see
Claudine?
there's something in the comments from Terrence Lamore Smith that says she's aged out. Wow. At the age of 60, I don't know who's all ran through her or how many done been with her. But you know, you're looking for somebody to say, okay, I want somebody top of the line. Darlings, it's not gonna happen.
Then talking about Vivica has an amazing body of plastic.
Yeah, you look, at this age, you looking for, a 6 foot tall man with 6 figures, with.
She might not be
with a 6 pack,
but she might not be looking for something like that. She might. I mean, she got her own money and stuff like that. She might just be looking for a little somebody to just fill the time with. I don't know.
So at this time, she just might be ready to have somebody to spend some time with. I would say the same damn thing about me. Hell, I got my own house, I got my own car, I got my own job, I got my own money, I got several pensions. So I'm out there doing the same thing. Right. But I'm not. Yeah, I guess I am pretty much advertising, Hey, I'm looking for a man too, darlings, Car,
me too.
Car Shield ain't gonna help you for too long. Shit, huh?
Old school gonna pop up.
He's been popping up the whole time.
Old school, all right there.
Yeah,
Right there.
I mean, she was BT.
He ain't been spelling words right the whole
BT.
time.
So
she done worked on her body. She done had her boobs done, her lips done, her nose done,
everything
implants, cheek implants.
She looks swollen.
Yeah. Now she got looks like she got a butt implant, a BBL or whatever.
Serious? I didn't even see her stand
looks
up.
like she had a BBL. Yeah.
I didn't.
Yeah.
I'm saying I just like kind of. Like,
is she looking for somebody her own age? Is she looking for somebody?
Be the question.
The thing is she looking for somebody her own age?
She's looking for.
Because if she's looking for somebody her own age, I don't think a 60-year-old man is looking for a 60-year-old woman. Yeah. No, he looking for the ones in their probably 40s and 50s, or somebody who probably still have a family with. But no.
Okay, well that's a good point of view, Claudine. That's a lot.
But
logical.
I'm still moist, everybody. I ain't.
Y'all heard that?
Shit, I ain't aged that. Shit, I'm still workable.
Well, now you know me. I'm fighting old age, kicking and screaming. I ain't going. I will not go quietly into the night.
Yo, what about you, Chip? Okay, from the masculine point of view, now, ladies, please. Do not get upset about certain of the things that we are getting ready to say from the man's point of view. We'll go ahead and start with you, Chip. Go ahead.
60 years old, which ain't nothing wrong with it. Ain't whatever she want to do, whatever. But I do, me personally, in my opinion, I think she should get a deaf dude so he can't hear some of the stuff that they say about her. So I think she should marry a deaf dude. That's it.
Definitely somebody pre-internet. Don't know.
It's gonna be hard for her to find a date.
Yeah.
It's gonna be hard for her to find a man.
It really is.
To settle down with.
Yeah, go ahead on and stick to acting.
But they don't even want to hit her no more. Like
it's like right. What available black man would want her? It would probably be a old white millionaire.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Old.
Yeah.
I'm talking about old.
Like Jesus Christ.
I'm talking about with the heads.
And I mean,
you said with the heads.
There is love for everybody out there. Okay,
lies.
So
everybody say that there's love for everybody.
That's lies. I don't want y'all to come on, Mama Jackie. I know you don't believe that shit now.
But there's love for everybody.
There's love for everybody.
King or McDonald's.
Okay.
No, there's
people that say there's love for everybody are usually single.
Right.
Yeah.
And
but you guys don't agree because you married.
For the record.
Yeah.
No, it's not. It's not that.
If I was married.
Right. Yeah.
I just don't think
that there's love for everybody.
Not the kind of love y'all.
Okay. Can I say something?
There's somebody for everybody out there. Have you seen some of these crackhead couples that stay together till death do us part? What?
I think people need to learn how to stay single before they get in a relationship. That way they can stay in the relationship and get married.
Absolutely right. I agree with you.
Just don't tell your business and just wait.
Yeah. Don't be on Phillips Highway.
Okay. All right.
So let's go read some of the comments. Old head said, "I'm 60 and still got that juice and shit."
Juice comes with pulp.
Yeah.
You might be down. You might be down to pulp.
I'm not even reading my
the damn
comments.
juice.
I'm sorry, y'all.
You might be out of the juice.
Hey,
you might be just pulping it.
Okay. All right.
I don't know.
All right.
Spell check.
Yeah. Well, all right. Old head again also says that motherfucker looked like Tyler Perry and shit. And then Ian says Vivica Fox has an amazing body of plastic. Oh, you already mentioned
Yeah, I
that.
read
That
that.
shit was funny. Yep. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It says, as long
No,
as she
Lee.
got her limits, he says. Okay. And it says, why does Vivica Fox deserve a real man if her body and face are fake?
Well, she could get somebody with it. Yeah, y'all don't act like y'all don't. Come on now, don't act like y'all don't get BBLs too. Drizzy all out there with it, ain't it?
Yo.
So
That's it.
don't act like it's just us.
I
So
wouldn't dare get
y'all be getting y'all little tummy tucks and y'all stuff too. Y'all fake abs.
Yo.
600 pounds.
You
Hold
know,
on.
and y'all be in the hair store just like we do.
Okay.
Trying to get y'all weave and
wig.
everything.
But we,
See my head.
Buying fake beards and stuff like that. Getting
Well, keep me on the
sew-ins
top
on your
because I
beard.
ain't
Come
fucking
on,
no
man.
fat man because I ain't sucking titties. I ain't doing that.
yeah.
I said
Hey,
it.
put
Yeah,
one
right,
in
that's
your
it.
mouth.
Yeah, come
Yeah,
here.
right?
Come here,
Right?
girl. You know I got
I know.
milk. I got powdered milk in these
Yeah,
titties.
sweating and dripping
Wow.
and shit.
Right.
Just wow.
Old school gonna come with that man purse.
Yep.
What's a man purse?
Old
Ask
school had that
LeBron.
man. Yep.
Okay, you still reading?
Okay, yeah. Edward says, "Don't nobody want her old civil rights dusty Mortal Kombat 6."
Oh, wow. Wow.
But Horace, I guess when you mentioned moist, Claudia, Horace Ross says moist is good. Okay.
Okay,
He
all
said
right,
moist
Horace.
is good. Keita says she could have been dating someone all this time that she's ready to settle down with, but the public may never know. That is true. She might have been
Right.
dealing with somebody that that we don't know about. But then you need to keep that idea of settling down also to your fucking self, so you don't get people like us wanting to make comments on it. Okay, so here's what I say. Vivica, listen. First of all, you are not the Vivica from Set It Off. You don't look like the Vivica from Set It Off. And the times that when you was looking like that, you was getting so many people coming to you that you thought it was okay to just continuously reject man after man and settle down when you had all of your value that was right there given to you by God. You was beautiful, you was young, you was doing all of those things. But now that you are swollen, and you swollen and you have a little plasma extra around them cells and everything like that,
right.
you are ready and prepared to settle down. Now, I'm hoping that you do have that specific somebody that you want, but most of the times your ideals are not going to change. If you was one way when you was 20 and you 60, 40 years later, your ideals are probably the same. You probably do want that 6 foot tall dude, like Claudine was talking
Hey, I
about,
love
that's
'em.
6 figures. But you got to realize, does that man want what you have to offer? And most men who are in their 40s and 50s, who's 6 feet tall, who made something of themselves, are still wanting to have a family. And you, unfortunately, aren't fertile unless you froze your eggs. But then even still, you can't have those kids because you have too much cellulite and plastic and stuff that's in your body that's
Oh
going
my
to get into
God.
your kids. And you
Oh
think
my
that man
God.
want to have a
think she had
baby
her
that's
uterus
with
done
Zephyr
too?
Hills? You think he want to have a Zephyr Hills baby?
Oh, wow.
You know what I'm saying? Or a Dasani baby. You know what I'm saying? All of them free radical plastics that's running through your body that you had injected. You was such a beautiful young lady. I can tell you by the time that you take all that makeup and stuff off, you look like Vigo the Carpathian from Ghostbusters
wow.
2.
Wow.
I'm
Maybe
serious.
she got car shield because she wants somebody to ride her now.
You know what I'm saying? All I'm
Everybody
saying is
don't
that
take car shield.
I really think that if you are looking to settle down, hopefully you had somebody that was there with you to settle down with and that you've been dating. But chances are you looking for somebody that you might have been looking for right around 50 Cent time. You probably never gonna get that. Even with women who end up stating that they realize that they hit the wall because all of their options have now dwindled because those same people that was coming after you when you was younger, they all have stopped or they slowed down. People ain't shooting a shot at you like that no more. Now you understand why. And you're thinking, okay, well, I'm going to try to settle down now. I think that was probably the funniest shit you ever said, more than any comic I've ever heard on. Now, when she said that shit, I started just laughing. But this is the same woman who laughed at the death of a man who was trying to get people to start thinking a certain way. So are you in a predicament right now? Yeah, you are. I feel sorry that you are waited this long to try to find somebody, but chances are if you're not dating nobody, you're going to need that dog that Kevin Samuels was talking about. Go ahead and get yourself some puppy chow and get little Tippy together, because that's who you're going to be with. That and The View, because ain't nobody that looks at that television show be like, damn, I want to take Vivica Fox out. Ain't nobody saying that.
Wow.
Who's saying it? I want to go out with Vivica A. Fox when you got Kelly Rowland. All of these other people. Come on now, bitch. You know what's up.
But then too, who's to say that she's actually really looking for somebody? She might.
Oh, so that
have
means she
just
a
been
liar.
doing
She
this
might
shit
just be
for
making
a
shit up,
publicity
just
stunt.
publicity stunt.
'Cause when
To
the
take
last
the
time you
attention
talked
off of
about
Diddy's
Vivica
doo-doo
Fox?
hole.
When the last time have you heard Vivica
They ain't heard her say
post
nothing.
50 Cent video?
Yeah.
In Tubi.
Ian says she's in the deal of a pickle. Wow. Okay, he says wow because men don't have cellulite around them titties. I
Wait a
never
minute,
said
shots
men
by
don't
who?
have cellulite around them titties. All I'm saying is that if she's looking to attract the right kind of man that she wants, she has to understand what that man that she wants. And if that's what she's offering, the man that she wants, look at her and be like, listen, is this what you talking about giving me? I've worked all my life. No, I'm being real. I'm being dead ass
I'm
serious.
saying,
Can't
okay.
even spell.
But I was listening to some of the things that she said, and I don't think that the things that she was asking for was unreasonable.
What she said? What she
She
asked?
said that she wanted someone that she could spend time with, someone that caters to her, somebody
Someone
that
who
will allow her
cares.
to go shopping. And I mean, what's wrong with that if you're spending your own money?
Sound like somebody
You know what I'm
working at
saying?
McDonald's.
I mean, if you going shopping with your
Your
own
mic.
money, then
Your mic talking.
If
Your
you
mic.
know-
But,
if you
but
spend
now you
your-
buying a man.
well, hey,
McDonald's.
Shit, I ain't finna buy a man. I ain't finna buy a man. I ain't finna buy a dog.
Well, now again, Leroy did present a strong argument as to why you might need to.
No, ma'am.
Come up
I don't
off
give a fuck.
some
Roof,
check.
roof my ass.
I'm not saying me. I'm saying her.
Oh yeah.
I'm
well,
saying
yeah.
that she's in. I ain't got it like that, so I got to have a good personality and shit.
No, I'm just thinking.
You know,
It's
but
all about
she
your.
can afford to pay a man
It's all about your
Yeah.
your
to be her
surroundings.
companion. So
Think about it. It's all about your surroundings. The question is going to be, in Vivica Fox line of work, who does she surround herself around as far as men? And that's typically the kind of man that you
That
would
ain't even a
want.
word.
So let's be real. Do you
Supposed
think
to be
the men?
polygamous.
Do you think the men that? Yeah, he can't spell for shit. I was trying to ignore that shit.
Okay, but go ahead.
But do you think the men?
shut
that,
up, KY Jelly and Geritol would be a great birthday gift for her.
No,
Oh
what
my
I'm saying,
God.
what I'm saying is that the men that she is around,
Yeah.
the men that she's around, is that what they want when they see her? The question is how often does she get approached, even in her own circles when she goes out and things like that? That's going to be how that's how her dating market is going to go. The same way with that twin, what's her name, Tia Mowry, I guess. Who left that?
Oh, yeah,
who left
yeah,
that dude,
Mowry,
and then she
yeah.
went out there into the dating world and realized that shit is not what it seemed.
It ain't, yeah.
You know what I mean? So let's be real, Vivica. I mean,
It's
you know,
not
you've
really
been.
where it's
Yeah,
at.
because I could see dating a man my age, but I'm not finna date a man older. I'm not finna feed nobody applesauce. I'm not finna change your diapers. You know, if we've been together for a while, yeah, and something happened, yeah, I would probably, okay, yeah, hone on to that. But I'm not finna meet somebody and then you all of a sudden you get sick and now I got to take care of you. That's just not my line of work. You in the alligator farm somewhere.
That's a
Damn.
big hypothetical
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
you know it depends on how much money he got. That wouldn't
No.
necessarily be my preference. No, I'm
But
just
then
teasing.
you have the man
I'm just
buying
teasing.
you.
I am just teasing.
Okay, yeah.
I am just teasing. I'm trying to.
Yeah, but you got it. But that
Paid
that
pussy.
ideal that you just put out there, Mama Jackie, a lot of the young ones are with that. They be like, well, listen, I'm willing to date a person that's 40 and 50 years old, and then okay, if you
Sexy
sign-
Red.
Oh, and then if
No,
they
no,
die,
no, not Sexy Red. Who was that? Carisha. What's her name? Who was
I
that?
don't know.
Diddy's
Cassidy.
set. No, the side piece to the side piece.
Young Miami.
Yeah, her. That one. Not sorry, Sexy Red.
All right.
Right, she's listening.
So
to the
Right?
27 show.
You right.
we might have to go back to this particular topic. We're going to go ahead and move forward.
Okay.
With the main topic of the discussion is going to be the unspoken rules of comedy. So if you are a comic and you are watching right now in the chat, please tag another comic to go ahead and have them jump in the chat so they can go ahead and give us their point of view. Before we get started, I'll go ahead and let y'all know where my comedy period stands. I've been doing comedy for now, 9 years?
Yeah.
So that makes me 9 years old in comedy. Chip, how long you been doing comedy for, brother?
I would say since 2008.
Okay, so how old does that make you in comedy?
One, two, no. What? Ooh, almost 20 years.
16.
Yeah, almost
16. Yeah, almost. Okay, well, so that makes.
But
you,
I never took it serious though.
yeah, but I mean, it's just the fact that you do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, what about you, Claudine?
Well, we went on together, so it's about
Yeah.
the same time.
9
Yep.
for me and Claudine. And what about you, Mama J?
I'm a baby. I'm only 2.
Oh, she's straight out the
I'm only 2.
Aw.
I'm only 2.
out
I
the
started
uterus.
with Poker Face. Poker Face cast. Yeah, Poker Face comedy. That's where I started. So
Okay. You wrong.
their
Audrey.
birthday
You
is
wrong.
my birthday in comedy.
Claudine will love you until his dick don't.
Yeah.
Get hard. One time, and she reevaluating the whole relationship. You know me. You know
Wait a
me.
minute.
You know me.
In.
You know me.
He said I got the great value, Patrick Swayze. I'm gonna get you in. We gonna
Yeah.
fight after this.
Yeah. So, what made me bring this topic up is because this is a show based off of comedy.
Yeah.
But I was looking. Well, I saw a situation where a young comic. I didn't know who he was, but he was really dealing with another comic that was over the road who came in. And he was just like really overstepping his boundaries. You know what I mean? Like, okay, well, damn. Okay, well, that's that man's green room. Okay, let that man go into his green room because that's what they brought him and that's what they're giving him.
Here we go.
You know what I'm saying?
Wait for
So,
that. I'll
So-
wait for him.
so my question to you is: there anything that you have seen while doing comedy that made you kind of question? Now, me personally, I'm never going to go into, and I've worked with quite a few individuals like Joe Torre, Guy Torre. I just not too long worked with Afion Crockett and Miss Pat and things like that. So I'm not going to go. When they have their green room space, that's specifically for them. I'm not going in there and doing anything like that. You know what I mean? I'm not about to sit up there and be all in your face. Even though I might be a feature on the show, I'm going to be where features be. Away until it's my time to do my 25 minutes and then go ahead and go. It's just certain things that I've seen now while doing comedy. I feel like young comics are really overstepping their boundaries. So I'll start with you, Claudine. What have you seen?
I've seen the fake handshakes. I've noticed whites don't get along with blacks, even at our practice rehearsal, whatever you call it, on the weekends. You know, they'll get up on stage, and my thing is, if you get up on the stage to do your little bits or whatever, everybody should be given ample amount of time. One person shouldn't get up and then everybody in the audience evaluate this person for 10 or 15 minutes. And then when a black comedian get up, you have nothing to say. You have nothing to add on. You have no input. You can have input and add on if you want to. I probably won't use the shit, but at least provide me with some, you know, to make me feel like I'm part of the group too. You know, we shouldn't be in a meeting, you know, at workshop where we're separated, the blacks on one side and the whites on the other side, you know.
Yeah,
That's just my take on it.
I do believe in the comedy game. You're right. There's a lot of factions that is within, even in this small city that's not even a comedy city. They have their own cliques, and everybody is clicked up in their own way. But that's one of the unspoken rules is that, okay, if you get in with one clique, it's kind of hard to get in unless you've had made yourself respectable amongst everybody that's in your peer group. You know, I've worked with individuals that have done stuff that was at what's that place in Riverside? I can't think of the name of it. I can't. It's run by the Tall Comic. But I've done stuff over there. Never had any issues. But when I first started doing comedy,
Rain Dogs.
yeah, Rain Dogs, right. But when I first started doing comedy, I could like see it right when our graduation show.
Yeah.
Where the guy came to me, and I'm not gonna say his name, but he came to me and was like, I didn't even think he was gonna make it. White guy. Yeah, just because of how you were and just how you was on stage, I didn't think that you was gonna make it. Or it could have been because you brought out so many people when you was doing your graduation show. But I didn't think you was gonna make it. And I was shocked for him to even come to me and to say something like that to me. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it's things like that. It's like, okay, if you really don't have any kind of positive things to say, why even say it?
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If you're gonna come and what do you call it? Provide some criticism to a joke or give me something like that, I don't have a problem with that.
Yeah.
Just come, you know what I'm saying? Just come respectable. I'm not gonna be like, listen here, cracker. You know you can sit up there.
Leroy
and do this.
Gordon was arrested today on charges.
You know what I mean? But what all I'm saying is that it's just unspoken. I'm not going to go to another comic who's been doing comedy about the same amount of time as I have, and I'm gonna be like, well, listen, dog, I thought that was funny. Here's a tag, and you can do whatever you want with it. I just thought that this might be funny if you added it to your joke. You don't have to do it or not, but it's just a way that me letting you know, listen, we're in the same peer group. I respect you, and here's something that you can add. Now, you can, I don't know how many people would take that as disrespect. Yeah, that nigga came to me, try to help me out with my joke. I don't think there's nobody that's out there like that.
Oh, yes, it is.
Really?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
People out there like that. Like, they just think they made it. I hate when people think they made it. That's the worst thing you can do. Like, oh, I made it.
You made it where?
Exactly.
In Jacksonville?
No, I'm saying, like, Jacksonville.
You
Anyway.
talking about the local comedians?
Local comedians.
Or famous
out-of-town
comedians?
comedians.
Oh, okay.
Some of the famous comedians, like, they don't mess with people like that. They got their little group, too.
That is true.
They got their little group, and you be like, oh,
Right.
this how he really is. It's like they put on somebody else, they alter ego, I say.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh no, but
Alter
they put on who they know. You know what I mean? I think as far as comics who quote unquote who we thought had made it out of Duval, or who had got some assistance. I think it's only like 3 that I can really put my hands on. You have Funny Bone, who's been doing it the clean way.
Yeah.
Then you have what is
A-Train.
it? A-Train,
A-Train.
He's clean too.
who but
He clean.
A-Train, he clean when he want to be clean, I think, because unless he does work with D.L. Hughley, but D.L. Hughley got, you know what I'm saying, he got under the wing of D.L. Hughley, and that's something I also want to bring up too, is that there's nobody looking, there's nobody looking like the way it was before. Oh, dog, I like the way you do comedy. Come on with me, let's go on the road.
Yeah.
Don't expect that from nobody.
People
Yeah.
too scared, though.
You know what I mean?
Scared of
That's
what?
that.
Scared you might outshine them.
That's what another thing. It's about being.
Now
A lot of
that's
people don't
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
that's one thing.
And a
I
lot of
know.
people like sometimes a person can give you good advice and you be like, who is he? Even if he on the stage ain't no comedian, some people can look and see like, oh, you need to do this here.
Yeah.
You be like, who you is?
Yeah.
And then and there's a lot of comedians talk to you once they find out, you know him? Like, yeah, they somebody.
Yeah.
So
No, if they feel like you might be able to get something.
that's why I don't
from
run in
them.
groups. I just support everybody. I don't run no groups though.
Yeah,
I know some like.
Well, I got a whole
suck.
mob. We got a whole gang. Poker Face is a whole gang. I'm just playing. I'm just playing.
But the thing about it is that there's nothing there's nothing wrong with having a troupe.
Right.
Because that's exactly what Poker Face
Right.
is. It's a troupe of comedians who decided, listen, we're going to be the ones to work together. If you all are not going to put us on, we're going to put ourselves on.
Yeah.
And that's what I love about Poker Face. It's like, okay, well, anything Poker Face got going on, I'm going to try my best to assist and help out with.
they
Because
doing
I like that. They're not worried about whether or not y'all come to, other comics come to they.
Shout out to Jessica.
J Mo, the GOAT.
Right, to they comedy thing or whatnot. They just want to get people to come out. Let's have some fun and let's do it like that. But you got other individuals, man, that's be like, okay, well, they won't even put you on their show at all. They know who you are. You know what I mean? It's like, okay,
Shoot,
what
some
is
of them, I'll be glad I ain't on there. Because I hate when the show don't start on time. That's a pet peeve of me.
You at the Comedy Zone, they starting at 7:15.
I don't care how many
whether you
people
there or
in
not.
there. That's a main thing you have to learn. You can't wait on people. Like,
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Well,
I mean, I know. Sometimes but you just learning. Like you gonna get that. You gonna make that a party. You be like, oh no, we can't wait on people, because if I come late
Your audience
and I pay
Yeah.
the same as whatever you paid, you just sit there, and I came right when the show started.
Yeah.
What I missed?
You start getting a restless audience and they
Yeah.
don't want to come back.
Yeah.
That's the biggest complaint. You know, y'all didn't even start on time.
Yeah,
you
and
know.
then-
I said I was sorry for being late today. My bad.
Oh no,
No.
Damn.
oh no, we ain't talking about.
Yeah, we're not
We ain't talking about just today.
you.
I'm just messing with you.
Damn.
I'm just messing with you.
Okay.
Nah, but people do that. Like, it's a business at the end of the day. Like, you want to network and meet good comedians and meet people who want to see you succeed all day. Because some, like, you be like, oh, okay. man, they gonna fail. I don't know why they got him in.
Yeah.
Tell me that to my face. Like, you can say stuff to your face if you really feel like that. Like, but you can't knock nobody from trying, because I don't care how you look at it. You in front of
Yeah.
Rewind that back.
you in front of strangers, and you trying to make them laugh. That's how you know you can laugh. Like, I can invite a bunch of my people out there.
Yeah.
They gonna laugh regardless.
Right.
That don't mean you funny though.
Yeah.
They gonna boost you up because they ain't never seen it. And hey, boy, y'all, man, you. So that's why the competitions ain't good around here.
Right,
A lot
that's
of
why
them
I
ain't good because it be family. You can't let no audience vote on the whole show to say you funny. Because if I got 20 people in the crowd, them 20 people can get loud now.
Yeah.
Guess what?
You the funniest one on the stage.
Okay.
I see you, old head.
So
entertain
that's
Man,
another.
old
We
head.
don't entertain old head.
Old head look like Diddy.
him over there.
Old head look like Diddy.
He think the Signal 27 show is to catch a predator. he ain't doing that shit here. No, he really does. This is not to catch a predator. You on the wrong station. You on the wrong station.
Oh man.
Always trying to throw his Vienna sausages.
Joe had on all white with a red meal purse, little man purse.
Still cooking with tomatoes.
That's what it was, tomato red.
Yeah. So that's another unspoken rule is the comedy competitions. Okay, we already spoke about like things that you like comedy, a comedian's etiquette as far as being punctual, being on time, making sure that you have at least funny. But then some of your backdraws is the fact that sometimes you can be too funny, and I didn't never think that was an issue until I did a show with a guy and he stomped a lot. Mm-hmm. He does a lot of stomping in his show. Now I've seen him. He's been on BET and everything like that.
Well, they booed him when you first.
But he was doing a lot of stomping, and I went up
doing that.
I did a lot of. I killed that show. I murdered that show, man. And that man came. He was like, "Man, you are real good." But then next thing you know, it's like, okay, well, listen, we're gonna cut your time down.
Yeah.
Instead of doing 25, we're gonna actually only do 10, 15. You know what I mean? And I was like, well, damn. It was like, well, because I took the air out of the room.
Yeah.
Now that's a lot of comedians. Earthquake, all them. You outdo them if you want to. You won't be on that show no more.
Well, the whole before
Bruce?
what was it? Before Homeboy, I can't remember his name. The guy with the dreads, he did the drop for Signal 27 show. But he mentioned that in an interview, stating that he did a show with Earthquake, and on the ride back, Earthquake and his girl, they talked amongst each other. They didn't say nothing to him. Earthquake said, "If you're gonna be that funny, you need to get your own show," and didn't speak to him at all after that. I was shocked.
But how do you know you too funny? Is it your fault that your lamp is coming? Is it too fault that you're outshining somebody?
No.
You know how you know it's
I mean,
their jokes are still the same jokes they had on BET, and and they still telling the same jokes in every city. How you know you're gonna outshine them? Because
And some people go with their time too, though. That's a
rule. That's a
like,
very
that's so
big rule.
disrespectful to whoever come after you and all of that.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you can
the host even,
Yeah,
the host even.
host
You don't have to tell a joke after every comedian come out.
Yeah.
We don't want to hear about
Yeah.
semen retention. I'm just
Oh, the shade. God damn.
oh my Lord. Okay.
Yo, so unspoken rule in reference to your time. You're absolutely right. Stick to your time. It's best that you be funny and then end on a high note. You know what I mean? Sometimes, and then and stick to your jokes. That's all I'm saying. It's
So
like
what, they give you 5, 10, 15 minutes?
you don't have to do the whole thing.
Yeah.
Kill it that time period with jokes or stories with some punchlines and stuff in it like that. But be funny nonetheless. You know what I mean? That at the end of the day, be funny. Me personally, if you're on the show with me, I want you to leave them high. I want you to give your best foot forward and go ahead and destroy that bitch. So when I come up behind you,
You sure
I
do.
ain't got much
Right.
Yeah.
work to do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Matter of fact, I can piggyback off of some of the shit you said that was
Yeah.
funny and
Yeah.
go out there and kill it. Matter of fact, you killing it makes my job easier. But a lot of people thinks that no, you killing it makes the job harder for me because I have to do something. But that's not the case. But see, I do things differently anyway. What
Yeah,
I've
you do.
learned too is that certain comics that are headliners, they won't even go look at what's going on in the crowd. They won't even see the other person's set. Me personally, I want to know what you was talking about.
Yeah.
So that way I can also relate to the crowd too. It's like, oh, this is what you were saying. This is what you're talking about. Okay, well, bet I can relate to that, and I can do 2-3 minutes spill off of some of that shit you were saying, and then go into my set and then go ahead and kill it. Then it's not that hard. It's really not that hard, especially if you practice at what you preach. Practice your craft. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that was that, and then punctuality, making sure you get paid. You know, what else is there? What's
Order show.
yeah. What's unspoken? What else? What y'all got? Some other unspoken rules that y'all know about? Chip.
I need some paper and pencil. I need to be writing this down.
You, Leroy, got to stop eating.
Oh, well, damn. Damn. Wow.
No, I think be on time. Well, no, VIP should be separated from regular seats.
It
not
should.
just be up front.
Yeah.
It's not VIP to me.
Yeah, because I think if you VIP, that bottle of wine from Aldi is not it's not what I that's not what I consider VIP.
I brought some
VIP
Bull Farm
tickets.
and
Yeah.
strawberry. What?
Right here getting the Andre wine. That give you a headache.
Yeah, but that's also
Like Ian said.
comics. If you really want to know where you stand as far as being funny or whatnot, you can trust your peers. Your peers are going to boost you up all the time. I'm just going to tell you that right now. But like, yeah, dog, unless you got some real true homies that's in your corner, that's going to tell you the truth. Be like, dog, Chip will come to me all the time. Be like, well, dog, why didn't you ain't tell no jokes this time? He's like, you was funny, but you was just okay if you would have told some jokes. And I'd be like, you right, I could have told some jokes, but the crowd, I felt like, in my personal opinion, I didn't think me telling jokes versus these 3 or 4 people was going to be worth it. I thought it just me just getting personal with them, and that would be fine, you know? But if you really want to know you're funny or not, you need to ask the staff of where you're doing your comedy at. So if you know you're at Goodfellas or whatnot, the staff will let you know, or let people around them know whether or not you're funny or not. I have gotten multiple compliments when I was at Comedy Zone. When people come to me and they be, people will go to the staff and be like, "Dog, is he funny?" They'll be like, "Well, y'all, he one of the funniest ones here." It's because the staff is not gonna lie to you. The staff they ain't got no
like
pull
kids.
from it. You know what I mean? They're gonna be like, "Well, nah, that one wasn't all at all. It was boring today. Oh no, he not that good." You know what I mean? They're gonna tell the truth.
Yeah.
Regardless. So anytime I talk to a headliner that's coming through town, they be like, "Dog, you a funny comic?" I'd be like, "Yeah." And he was like, "Okay." And I was like, "Well, if you want to know for real," I was like, "I'm not asking you for no stage time, but ask the staff." That's it. That's all I do. I point to the staff. I'd be like, the staff will let you know if I'm funny or not. You know what I mean? And they're gonna sit up there and be like, "Well, nah." You know what I mean? And for me to sit up there and tell you to go tell and talk to the staff about me, then so be it. But another rule, and this goes for comics who are seasoned as well. Make sure that you give positive affirmation. I'm gonna say this one. I'm gonna say it because when I first started, Ada Rodriguez, I'm gonna mention that one. She came to the Comedy Zone and we was doing a workshop. I had a joke where at the time my daughter was caught watching porn. So I'm like, okay, well, this really happened. The whole premise of the joke was that I caught her watching porn. I didn't know what to do. So I set her down. I set her down. I opened up the thing because she put a virus on the computer. I opened up the computer and I pulled up the thing and I was like, okay, so show me and tell me exactly what about this that you like. You know what I mean? And then she told me, she was like, it was the part about them putting each other's body parts in each other's mouths. That's what happened. So I went to the stage and was like, okay, well, here's the premise. Yo, she was talking about sucking dick, and next thing you know, and then Ada Rodriguez chewed me the fuck out. I'm talking about, you talking about your daughter sucking dick, what daddy going? I was like, bitch, what the fuck is we talking about here? Did you listen to what I said? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But then Fred then she came back and she apologized or whatnot because she works with Shay Clemens. Whenever Shay Clemens
Yeah.
and stuff is in town, so when you have over the road comics, Shay will work with her. But when I was getting off the stage, Fred at the time walked to him and was like, "No, he's one of the funniest ones here."
Yeah.
And I was like, and I looked at her dead in her face, and I was like, "Listen, you want to find out? Put me on."
Yeah.
But she didn't put me on. I wasn't expecting for her to put me
Yeah.
on. You know what I'm saying? But all I'm saying is that if you don't have any positive affirmation, you're getting pissed off about a possible situation that might have happened to you, or you getting over emotional. Don't bring that shit into the club. You know what I mean? If we
Yeah.
had a workshop and you know that these comics are doing something about workshop, to help the motherfucker build the joke up.
Yeah.
Can we make this funny? Because this is what really
Yeah.
happened.
Yeah.
I
You
agree
know?
with Oz on that too.
What?
Say respect the comedian who on stage.
Facts. Yep.
Yeah.
My
Some
bad.
people be talking. You be like,
My bad.
Because
Chip.
like how you just did when Leroy
was
was
one
talking,
time.
and then
Cut
you
him
just
off.
dumped in and just said that's what he mean.
but I
Respect
want
the
to do it
comedian
because
on
of the show though. The Sit to 27 show,
Yeah.
but
But even when you on stage, all the comedians sit to the back and they're talking while the comedian is on stage.
some comedians really be like looking at the show and see like, well, if you do this here joke, you can tweet this and this here. Some people, but some comedians be like, they be laughing all hard and you be like,
Or just be talking on a whole nother conversation with themselves, and it's like, would you be quiet? Yeah.
Yo, but what was it? Before Kevin Hart had a story about, I think it was Patrice O'Neal when he was on stage and he was running a joke, and Patrice O'Neal threw a motherfucking phone book on
Rest his
stage
show.
at him. And it was like, yo, yeah, respect the comic that's on stage, but if you got something positive to say, don't be so disruptive or whatnot to where you're disrespecting that man's time, right? I'm like, okay, well, man, the next time you're on stage, you should do this, just like what Chip was saying. I don't think I've ever over-talked or done anything to kind of overstep my boundaries in anybody's area. I'm more respectable than anything, you know what I mean? Because I don't want you to do that to me. Because if you do that to me, I'm going to pull you to the stage, pull you to the side. Because it happened once. I did a joke. And I'm not going to mention no name, but it happened at Live Bar. And, it happened at Live Bar. And I'm doing a joke, and I'm just upstairs. I'm up there, and the part of my joke is about scratching underneath your titties, orangutan titties, and whatnot. Well, a comic was like, man, you need to do your... And I was like, bro, what are you talking about? So once the thing was done, I messed around. I was like, I kind of dogged him a little bit. I was like, this is what happened when you got other comics in the motherfucking crowd, and they want stage time, too. They're going to fuck up yo, you know what I'm saying? So once of that, I pulled him to the side. Once I pulled him to the side, I was like, dog, what are we talking about here? He was talking about, man. I was like, nah, bro, I got a whole joke. I just took a portion of that just because I was talking some shit on stage.
Yeah.
So I was like, don't expect just because, and here's what I did learn. Don't think just because you wrote something out that another comic hasn't thought about it already.
Yeah.
Because there was another comic here. I do a joke about reading a magazine about, because I really did. It was in Jet and Ebony magazine about for every 50 pounds you gain, you lose a half an inch of dick. I got a joke in reference to that, but I came and I never met this guy before at all. And I never put that out on the internet. But his joke was just like that, except for it was in reverse.
Yeah.
So when I told him about it, I was like, dog, it's great minds think alike.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I don't sit up there, people be stealing jokes, but then you got to realize people write out their jokes and they think about other things as well before even seeing you or even know who you are.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Right.
Miss Monkey got a joke similar, but he said something true to me. He was like, you know how to tell if they stealing your joke, you will say it in front of them. And most people ain't. If they stole it, like TH.
Sometimes you may have similar situations because I know
Yeah,
I have a
yeah.
joke about, going to the wax place, and them stripping the hair off my coochie. But Wanda Sykes, she has the same thing. Although I didn't kick the lady in the throat, the only problem was that when she snatched my hair, she went to blow in my hole. And I was like, hold up, wait a minute, what we doing here? Now you blowing on my cat,
Lift her head up like an application. Whoa.
Yeah. This not how it's supposed to work.
you
Yeah,
know
but
what I mean?
you gonna have similar jokes.
Yeah.
It's the confidence you do it. But I would say like groom yourself.
I tried to groom myself, but she blew in my hole.
I like that in the comedy game because I realized, and my cousin told me this, and I saw it for a McDonald's commercial. They didn't get the guy who was funny.
We
They
all
got
ate
the
at
guy.
McDonald's.
No, but I'm saying they got the guy who was groomed, had his everything in order.
The business aspect of it. What I
All
mean,
that
and
in
what he
order.
mean by business aspect of it, and what I've learned is that if you are a comic and you're serious about doing comedy, you should invest in yourself. You might want to have some merch. You might want to have a web page, but you also want to have a press kit as well with your headshots, pictures that they can use as far as they put on their flyer and everything like that. You can write. You can write all y'all and our show.
Shit, not.
Not me.
Not for me. Nah, I don't think so. All my shit comes from personal experience.
No.
Yeah,
you
pretty
know?
much. Pretty much. Yeah, I do.
One thing about it, you can't steal
I-
that.
Right. That's the good
Personal
thing.
experience.
The stuff that I talk about is mine.
Right, but you gotta be,
And-
you gotta come to the understanding
I was
that.
short tomatoes.
I feel. No, you gotta. I would tell anybody right now. Okay, you have your comics that are doing things. You got your 85 South show. You got your Kevin Hart's and your Cat Williams and all of that. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, if y'all want to see about a person using their personal life and putting it all on stage, you need to check out Ali Sadiq.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm telling you right now. Now
I
I
love
gotta. He was like in my top 10, but I moved him to my top 5 right now. Check out Domino Effect 1, 2, and 3. Domino Effect comes out later on, but I'm just telling you, when you want to hear a story about a person's life and it's all his, you can't steal
Yeah.
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 nothing that he's talking about.
Yeah.
Because you can't even you can see the emotion and stuff behind what he's saying. Now he talks about going to jail. I've been to jail too. I ain't never been to prison. I've been to the brig. You know what I mean? But military prison is different than state prison.
What you did?
I've
Leroy?
been handcuffed.
Nasty. Nasty ass. Nah. Yo, no, I willfully received stolen property.
Yeah.
So that's how the military got me. But how I end up willfully receiving stolen property, I end up also
You don't know.
keeping.
That was a hookup. That
No,
wasn't
you
stolen.
really don't know. Yeah.
That's what I was saying too. I thought it was a hookup.
It was a hookup.
So
Got hooked.
I thought this seriously discounted item was a gift.
oh, it was discounted all
Think they
right.
don't boost on the base?
Yeah.
Right.
They still boost on the base.
You ain't
Yeah.
bullshitting. I had a sergeant tell me that right when I was at MCT training, that man said, "Yo, gear drift is gear a gift," and I took that and like, all you niggas shit is mine. If I see your shit out, bitch, it's
Yep,
mine. I'm
yeah.
taking that motherfucker. One day I took a dude. All right, yo, I'm gonna say fuck
okay.
it. I don't care. I took it there. The nigga left his fucking PlayStation game out. Motherfucking Street Fighter 3. We was at Fort Lee, Virginia. That motherfucker walked in the room while I was playing that bitch. He was like, "Man, you got my game?" I was like, "Nah, dog. I paid for this one here. I saw that you was playing. What happened to yours?" He was like, "Man, I can't find it." I was like, "You dumb as shit." I got that bitch now. But it was fucked up is that, but that shit came back to haunt a nigga after a while. Got to send my ass up to the brig for willfully receiving shit. But after that, I stopped with the receiving of gifts and shit like that. But
Man, you can give me that.
nonetheless,
You were reformed.
yes, reform like a motherfucker. Boy. Yeah, that shit motherfucking put you in a room and you can touch both of the walls with your hand. That's how closed in you are. That little thin ass piece of what do you say? I don't know what he wrote.
TH will tell you your whole damn
Oh,
joke.
you know who TH? Don't say. We'll tell you after the show.
Yeah, tell
We'll
me
tell
after
you
the
The whole
show.
damn
Yo. All right, y'all. But these are
alrighty.
just some of the unspoken rules in comedy that I felt like maybe the younger comics who actually are seeing this might get prepared and know. One, work on your craft, bro. Watch who you hang out with, but also tell your own jokes and write your own jokes. You know what I mean? It's okay to get inspiration from jokes, but here's what I've also done. Sometimes you might go on a rant on stage, and if you go on a rant on stage and you are cool with people or whatnot, or you might have heard something, you might end up saying a joke that you might have heard before. It has happened to me 3 times since I've been doing it in the 9 years. It was David's joke about the Uber about the Navy being the Uber of the Navy or whatever, Uber the military. So I went to David. I was like, dog, I was just ranting, but I did say it on accident. Another one was a tell it like it is joke. About I was like, I was at Live Bar when I did it, and I was talking to the girls, and I was like, oh, so your baby's like this, and then one of their eye open like the old babies back in the day. But I know Tell It Like It Is got a whole joke about that babies and one of the eyes opening and the other one staying closed. And the third one was Osric's joke about I know he has one about the eating where the pussy and the asshole was close together. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. I remember.
I said that one by accident too, because I was ranting on what's her name. I was one of my jokes is that what was it? Just don't shit on me, girl. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? So what if I eat ass? I just don't shit on me, girl. And I was like, so what if the pussy and the ass are so close together? It's inevitable. You know what I mean? But then I know that. But it's ironic. I don't know if it's like paying homage, but I think I did. I went to all three of them. Like, dog, listen. I was on stage and I was ranting and I accidentally said joke. But I don't ever want to hear somebody be like, well, dog, Leroy said your joke down at the what's the name. And I was like, dog, it's never going to be the case where you hear that from somebody else. If I catch myself and I know I did, I'm be like, well, fuck. Let me go ahead and let him know. Listen, you know what I'm saying? I'll probably even give him some of my money that I made. Here's $20 for me allowing you to use the joke. You know what I'm saying? If I shoot you some money. But it's only happened 3 times since I've been doing comedy. Only 3 times. I kind of pride myself in not using or saying anything else that somebody else have said. You know what I mean? So, but I just make it aware that if you are going to be the type of person that kind of do what I do and you kind of go on a tangent on stage, just be aware that if you listen to other people's stuff, there's a chance that you might end up saying somebody else's stuff. You don't want to be like a Carlos Mencia and just blatantly steal somebody's shit and just change it from American to Spanish. But you want to make sure that you just be aware of how you
Steve
stay.
alone. Don't be talking about Steve like that.
Well, other than that, that's about it from my standpoint. What about y'all?
That's basically true. I mean, because I'm on stage and I always say, you know, I talk about being single. I talk about men, and sometimes I might say, no, I don't want a big man because I don't want him on top of me, and I have to see who titty got, you know. I don't want to suck his titties, but you have the same thing that, you know.
What, titties?
No, not titties. He has the same. He has the same similar.
Shut up, Mama Jackie. You ain't shit.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Leroy. It was just right there. I just couldn't.
He has the same
leave it
similar
on the
joke
table
about, you know, he's with his wife or whatever, and then he motorboating or whatever you were saying, you know, with the titties in the face and
stuff like that. Yeah, but I mean, I think
he got titties too.
I mentioned it. Yeah, it's okay, but I understand where you're coming from.
Yeah.
But don't let that deter from your joke. It's just the idea of, okay, well, how can I make because I don't. If it's personal to you and you don't want to suck a nigga's titties,
ain't
right. But I mean, but that's funny too. That's funny that if you say it and you write it the way you want, maybe if we are doing the show and you be like, well, Leroy, you gonna do the titty joke today? I'd be like, well, I can. I was like, okay, well, listen, if you do it, I'm going to kind of come behind you and I'm going to mention, like, Leroy mentioned something about, so I'm saying I ain't sucking no man's titties. Yeah. You hear that, Leroy? You know what I'm saying? But it's but if you're in a troupe and you have that understanding, like me and Jen, I got a joke. Yeah. I got a joke where I talk about when you got to ask the pastor, like, listen, the guy didn't brush his teeth or whatnot during church service or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Always turn to your neighbor. I have that. Turn to your neighbor kind of joke. And then Jen, she also has one that's similar to that, where you turn to your neighbor. So I'm like, okay, well, it depends on who does it first. Are you planning on doing that? If you're not going to do it, I'm going to do it. But you have to have that understanding because, you wrote a joke that's similar to mine, and we have similar jokes. Just kind of like talk it out because I know during clean shows, I don't really run it unless I'm doing a clean show. You know what I mean? I don't. Yeah. So I'm probably going to do it in Orlando. So it is what it is. What about you, Jackie?
I took your intro.
I'm still learning. I'm still trying to find my voice. I really haven't found my voice because I have still not ready to just put it all out.
But let me ask you this. Do you write jokes or you just go with the crowd?
No. So I write a little bit, but not like you write jokes. So I kind of write down the topics that I want to talk about, like bullet points. So I haven't gotten to the point where I'm actually writing. I've got to learn how to write out.
But that style might work for you with the bullet points.
So, and like when I am, no.
Oh, okay.
No, my eyelash is acting.
Oh, okay. Oh,
The glue is, this
okay.
one is just determined not to be,
Oh, okay.
for me not to be great today.
So your writing style is more of a
It's more of a bullet point.
a premise
Right.
writing style.
But
Okay.
that
And
might
then
be
I
your writing style.
and then I try to figure out how I want to say whatever those bullet points are and what's funny to me. And like when I look at, I'm around comics all the time, so of course I'm seeing your material and I'm hearing your stuff, but I'm looking at you not necessarily for your jokes. I'm looking at
See
you
how you hold
for
the
your
microphone
stage
and all
presence. I'm trying to learn stage presence and technical components so that I can look polished when I'm on stage. I'm very aware of my stage presence.
Oh, you
In addition to the material.
So you consider your stage presence one of your shortcomings that you're working on?
No, I think my material is one of my shortcomings in that because a lot of times you only have a short amount of time. And I am a storyteller.
Yeah.
It's hard
Me
for
too.
me to get to I'm not a joke punchline kind of comic. So it's harder for me to get the audience's attention because I don't have a lot of time to do it. And so working that out and finding my way through that as I try to find my voice and get more comfortable, because it's just a growth process. I mean, when I first started, I was actually having panic attacks before I got on stage.
But even a comedian said,
even
if you don't have a panic attack or if you don't feel nervous getting on stage, then you ain't really.
Yeah, you really.
I
not.
probably
Yeah.
before
I
I
feel
would go
like
on
it was. I
stage,
feel like
when we
yeah.
first started
Every
at
single
Live, I
time.
would go outside and really have a panic attack. And sometimes the win for me was to just get on stage and say, "Hey, I'm comedian Mama Jackie, and follow me on Facebook. I'm out." Because I'm not. I know that bombing is a part of the process. But that shit hurts, and I don't like it. So, and because right,
You ain't
and
lying.
because I've always been a part of a cast. I've been a part of a troupe. There's so many other comedians coming behind me. I'm not getting ready. Obviously, it's not me tonight. So what we're not gonna do is waste each other's time. I'm getting ready to move and let somebody else come behind me and then make y'all laugh. Because at the end of the day, we want you to come back.
Yeah.
And if it's not me, then, and I've
back with
always had
somebody
that
else.
attitude, it's more so about the show than one particular individual.
Well, you get your strong
I do.
5 minutes set.
I-
Strong 5 minutes and work on that, and then
Right.
you just move up.
And I found a couple of things, a couple of my jokes that I'm cleaning up now so that I can put it in those 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Now that I've found like a good, something that was well received, I'm trying to clean it up or try to,
You
tweak
can always
it
talk
to
about
the
your life.
cater to the, wherever I am.
Yeah.
I try to be respectful when I'm going to different places. Like when 904 Nika was at a drag comedy show. That was when she was Zaza No Reggie. Oh, and you should have seen her dressed in drag, which for Nika, she was dressed as a girl. So, but
As a girl.
it depends on the day, and how hot the summer is. Let her tell it,
Just because you have a vagina.
Well, she did. She said she okay.
Yeah.
But when I was gonna tape her, I asked the host, "How do you feel about me taping?" And
supposed
she
to.
right. I mean, I just try to
It's-
when I
yes or
go
no?
into a new space and I'm not familiar, I try to be respectful or ask questions. I also try to be respectful of other comedians. Now, I have been one of those people that have disrespected other comedians on stage unintentionally. Let me say that it was not intentional. Again, sometimes the wind,
Southside.
Right. Sometimes the win for me is that somebody just laughed at me up there today. And so I'm so happy that I did a good job that I'm excited when I come off stage and the next person's on the mic. And so I'm, yeah. And so I've been.
You over whooping.
Yeah, I did.
Over-whooping.
I'm just because at the end of the day, I'm not competing with nobody out here. The only
It's
person that I
accomplishment with
compete
yourself.
is with me. That's the only competition that I have. So I've seen things that I've liked. I've seen things that I don't like. I do notice that there's a lot of people that can't separate business from personal. So if I disagree with you, then it's
you entitled to your opinion.
well.
Yeah.
When we're working together,
But
there's
you
times
know-
that we're gonna disagree.
Yeah.
There's times, and then too, we've got different personalities. There's there's conflict. There's always gonna be issues.
You know who wants you to win and who not.
Exactly. And so I just kind of grab it instead of getting caught up in all of the foolishness and the sidebars. I just try to gravitate towards the people that I know want me to be successful just like I want them to be successful. And I try to focus on that and tune out the other noise. But I try to pay attention to what's going on so that I can be mindful that, hey, this is some bullshit. But yeah, I'm really trying to, as I find my voice and my lane.
Yeah, 'cause
I'm
everybody
trying.
ain't funny.
I try to watch and pay attention to your seasoned comics, and I asked Claudine and Foxy Ham and stuff like that. I'm like, hey,
You
how
asked Foxy
who? Yeah,
before she died?
we on
No, the other
No.
person.
Ham.
Bro.
Ham.
Bro.
Oh,
Bro.
Oh, you talking about
condolences to
Mudil.
the family.
No.
Yeah.
My deal.
No, I'm talking about
No,
Foxy
Foxy
Ham, the
Ham.
comedian here in town.
My deal.
No, that's two different people.
The tall one?
No, that's
She's
two different
she's
people.
tall, but I don't know who my dear is. I know who Ham is.
The ship?
Yeah, the ship, Pam. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
My deal.
So yeah,
thought
she
y'all
Big
called
Tyler
that-
Perry is?
we. Oh, you trying to say?
thought you called the
see,
other
listen.
lady.
Sometimes
Oh,
as a
my
comedian, I'm slow. You trying to say that because she big, she look like Tyler? Okay.
No.
You know,
But
I don't
no,
always
no,
get the
no,
joke
no.
all the time.
Go ahead,
Yeah.
Chip. Go ahead.
No, because like she had to find a lane.
Right.
Like she wanted to do clean and she wanted to curve.
Yeah. Yeah.
You gotta find your lane. Like
Yeah.
some people can do it all. Some people
Yeah.
just chose to do this way, chose to do these ways.
Mm-hmm.
Like you gotta find what's comfortable with you.
Yeah.
I would say that.
Yeah, that's true.
What about you, Claudine?
That's true. That's true. Find out what's comfortable with you.
Same.
Because I'm a bit of a storyteller. I talk about my life. I don't really talk about my twins, but I talk about my dog. You know, like I bought a dog from off of University Boulevard near McDonald's, and it took this dog into a black family, and then the dog ran away to a white family. But we ultimately got the dog back to the black family, and now he don't want to act right, you know. And I talk about, you know,
Racist
stuff
ass
like
dog.
that, you know, yeah. I talk about my own personal stuff, but not my personal business. If I'm involved with a man,
Right.
I could be fucking Donald Trump and y'all wouldn't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you probably
that's it.
would, because the hush money ain't hush no boy. So
Right.
But all I'm
But
saying
Roxy,
is,
I worked with her before. We went to Atlanta? Yeah, we went
Yeah,
to
she-
oh, we're talking about Ham?
Yeah,
Ham is-
she just really when she met me, we met at the No Accountability comedy show.
Yeah.
And she was just so welcoming and
Yeah.
just
She
so,
is.
hey
Yeah, she
sis,
is. She is.
whatever you need. And you know, you hear that a lot.
Queen B brought her in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but you hear that a lot. Sis, whatever you need, call me or whatever. And people don't mean it.
Yeah.
You know, because you can
Tell
call
me
her, but
that.
they ain't gonna pick up the phone. I mean, she's really been a very big help to me.
What some
Yeah.
people said when I had that stroke, boy.
Right.
They just
So,
said.
And then too, sometimes it can be daunting. It's a lot because this is not like my bread and butter. So I actually have a job on top of all of these mics and all this stuff you see me doing and stuff. So it's a lot. And then
I've been calling in.
I
since
actually,
2020.
believe it or not, I have a very tender heart. And so it hurts me when people are being ugly. or it's really, really funny, just depending on the situation.
Now, what if
You know what I'm
person
saying?
be good?
You know, I'm just no.
Really, nigga?
I just don't. I really don't like when we can't separate business from personal, and then we started that really.
Listen,
gets on my nerves.
It's
everywhere.
I know, but it just when it's counterproductive.
The time
when we
is
can,
8 p.m.
Yep.
you know, when we can't
Yeah.
keep sight of what we're here for or what we're trying to accomplish together. Yeah, we're not always going to disagree. Sometimes we might not get along. Cool, let's walk away and then come back later. Or let's have a discussion about it so that we can figure out how we can work through it. And if you don't want to do that, then that's fine. Leave me alone.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I'm going to work on that. I got issues.
Well,
but
given the circumstances, just give us
circumstances.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, this is the avenue for me to cope with my life. This is my outlet to be able to make sense of my life. So my stage presence and everything that I do out here is for me to make sense for me. So if other people rock with it, then that's fine. I mean, that's great, because I would really like to start getting paid for some of this stuff sometime. You know what I mean?
Well, what needs to happen is that, and this is for anybody who's watching, the more you do one thing, the better you'll get at it. I was listening to a guy, he specifically said that if you take 10 minutes out your day every day and do what you are wanting to do, you'll be better than 95% of the people on the planet. And granted, you can't go to an open mic every day, but you can run your material in your shower for 10 minutes. You can run your material in your head while cooking. You know what I mean? That's what I do. That's what I always do. Even there's been times
while cooking.
There's been times where Keita will come in the bathroom and while I'm taking a shower and I'm running my jokes out how I want to run them, and she's like, "Well, you in there talking to yourself?" I'm like, "No, I'm just running over my jokes or whatnot." And that's like, because I know, okay, well, this is how I want to run it and things like that. So from me to you, Mama Jackie, just that whenever you have some free time, if you got 5 or 10 minutes and you just want to talk about how you want to say a joke or whatnot, just run it out. Right? Even run it in the mirror to yourself. Run your facial expressions, how you want to do it, how you want to say it, the tone that you want to say it. Things like that, because I know for sure there's been times where I've been on stage and people come tell me you don't sound nothing how you sound off the stage when you're on stage. And I was like, well, I guess that's that whole character-driven thing that we got going on once you hit the stage. But other than that's about it, you know? Now, for the Signal 27 show, I want to thank everybody for tuning in and everything like that. Before we close the show, is there anything that y'all got going on that y'all want to plug? We'll start with you, Chip. What you got going on?
August 24th, 8 o'clock. Stroke Talk, my comedy special, will be going on at the Elks Lodge. Get them tickets. It's on Eventbrite. I just got 10 VIP tables, 8 per table. And VIP come with 6 to 8 entry and dinner. And it's other tickets, just chairs, $25. Show up at the door, $35. Call it what you want. But come out and see while I talk about the stroke I had, and what I went through.
Let me just tell you that you scared the hell out of me, because you so busy trying to plug the show. You was posting pictures of, like, when you had the stroke and you in the hospital. I done called Leroy. Hey, is Chip all right? I keep seeing him in the hospital. Is Chip okay? And he was like, no, but we had some other deaths. So I'm like, oh my, well, I'm glad it wasn't Chip. I know. That was kind of, I'm sorry for your auntie. But
what about you, Claudia? What you got going on?
Not really nothing. It seems like all the shows that I'm booked on are being canceled. And that's at the Comedy Zone because, people not supporting the local comedians, It's only $5 if you go to thecomedyzone.com, buy a ticket. We have to have 30 seats, asses in the seats before they open the doors. So just support your local comedians. We ain't getting shit for it. Just come out and support us, show your face, And
come out for some laughter.
Yeah,
be
come
ready
out for
to
some
laugh.
laughter.
What about you, Mama J? What you got?
Hook up afterwards.
Man.
Who said a hookup? What kind of hookup?
I knew you had.
What about you, Mama J? What you got going on?
So I always try to support Flo's Mike for Art Walk, and then on the 8th of
Prime on.
June. Yeah, on the 8th of June, I have my biggest opportunity yet. I'll be opening and closing for one night only fundraising event for AKA at the Prime Osborne.
You talking about the Greek organization?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, well, congratulations on that.
Thank you. I'm trying to figure out how scared I need to be. You know what I mean?
Let's go out there and do your shit.
Right. And then, we got the poker face, but, I have my own mic. No accountability. We started with David Emmanuel, and he's on the road right now, so it's kind of me. He's on the road right now, so he's left me in charge of the mic.
Where's this facility?
And so at the live bar, and that is
okay.
this. Hey, so we're gonna have a good time for no accountability, because it's Juneteenth, and that's my favorite holiday, and I'm hoping some white people gonna show up. I really do. Didn't they take it?
It's
Oh
called
my
July the 4th.
gosh!
Yeah.
So, oh my gosh! So
Yeah, Memorial
no
Day.
accountability. The mic is only from 7 to 8. So for those comedians that were expressing that we like punctuality, that mic starts at 7 and ends at 8. And DJ Bernard, do not play like that. Don't play with the DJ, because he kind of scary. He smells good, but he's scared,
No, he used to
No.
work at VIP.
Yeah, no, Bernard is just really, again, I
Look.
appreciate the opportunity. He's given us, this is actually his night. This is his night. This is Women's Wednesday, and he gave us that hour. So I tried to be respectful and make the most of the opportunity and try to, give you guys a good show.
When is it?
June 19th at the Live Bar. So you guys can come on out. The first 30 minutes is just as many comics, open mic setting for the first 30 minutes for as many as I can fit in. And then I have a featured comedian and a featured poet.
So you don't have a time frame for these comedians getting on stage?
5 minutes.
Okay.
5 minutes and as many as I can, but I mean 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Don't be Southside Ben, I'm talking to you. And actually, Southside is going to be the headliner for the June 19th show.
All righty.
Okay.
Yeah, and the
wanna see
comedian,
that.
the poet is Nightcrawler.
All right.
The artist Nightcrawler, he's published. So
All right.
another endless
All right.
night. His book is Another Endless Night. So
And
my
you say
my poet-
Southside.
Southside.
headliner?
No, Southside is the headliner. Yeah,
How
because
many minutes he doing?
he can do. He's gonna
72.
close out. No, he can. No, he ain't. He's closing out the show. So now you can run past the light if you want to. Bernard gonna get you. I ain't even
And
got to
music
do
coming
nothing.
on.
I don't even have to argue with
Okay.
Southside about it. I'm gonna let Bernard handle that. You know. See, it's nice to have a man sometimes in your corner. You know what I'm saying? To just
I don't
handle.
want him in my corner. I want him in my... hey, y'all.
Ha ha ha.
This just me.
I'll be trying to. Yes,
Yeah.
and that's right, Ian. June 12th is Poker Face Comedian, hosted by Vivica and Ian.
All right, then.
All right.
Yeah, so I'll be at Poker Face the 12th, and that's going to be at Goodfellas. So I got some things going on a little bit. Oh, and oh my gosh, I forgot. The premiere of Rights of a Father is out the 15th, June 15th, Rights of a Father. So I'm in Rights of a Father with Ian and David.
Yeah.
That's the premiere. The
Okay.
premiere is the 15th. So, no, at the Ritz.
At the Ritz. Okay.
Yeah, we got a red
live
carpet
show.
and everything.
All right. Well,
Awesome.
congratulations to that, y'all. Congratulations.
All right.
Thank you. Thank
All right.
you.
All right. So,
Got y'all going at the Ritz.
well, this is what I got going on, bro. I
All right.
don't have much. Whatever. I'm gonna try to get booked for a Comedy Zone show before I go to Orlando. I'll be doing the Straight Foolishness comedy competition with Curtis Bateman, thanks to Chip, on June 22nd. So I'll be out in Orlando for that. But everybody knows how I feel about comedy competitions. I feel like what Chip was saying, if there's a whole bunch of people and their family members and stuff that's going to be there, of course, you can be the funniest person on stage. But if they brought their family, they're going to win the competition. It's
Yeah,
just as simple
yeah.
as that. So,
Yeah.
That's all right.
you know what I mean? So I'm going for one to at least show my presence. If I win, I win. If I don't, it's a good marketing opportunity for me to be able to meet other comics who are going over the road and things like that. So that's my goal and that. So I'll be in Orlando the 22nd. Other than that, I don't have
Just go down there and put your dick on all the bitches.
Well, I can't do that. I have to. I can't do that. I have to. I have to put my penis.
Figuratively.
I have to put my penis on some
celebrities.
On females. I don't know how to say it clean.
All right, y'all.
Right, yo. So, but I do want to thank everybody for tuning in to the Signal 27 show. Just to let you know, we are back. We do go live every other Sunday at 6:30. We typically are done at 7:30, but today was a very intriguing topic in reference to comedians, and with comedians being on the panel. Next week, the week after next, go ahead and tune into the show. Please like, comment, and share. That's what we can do. If you want to support us and you want to do it for free, please like, comment, and share the video, share our page, so that way more individuals can get these laughs on Sunday to prepare for their Monday. Thank each and every last one of y'all. And just to let you know, we are Jacksonville's #1 live comedy podcast. We are Signal 27. Thank y'all for tuning in. Good night.
Oh, we were supposed to hold a note. Bye, you. Got it?